Hello, dear ones. This is Maria from the Awakening Path, and today, as promised, I'm gonna talk about the second part of the map of consciousness. I'm gonna talk today about the map of consciousness and the impact on the collective consciousness, and also what our pet do to our vibrational frequency, and also I will merge the map of consciousness with perception. Let me show my screen to you. Give me just a second. Okay, here you see during our day, we usually walk up and down the stairs of the map of consciousness. But overall, in the end of the day, you get an average of vibration. Let's say something happened that you felt fear, but you didn't stay there long. You came to courage, your acceptance, willingness, reason, and then that will fluctuate. In the end of the day, you're gonna have an average of the day, and during a month, that will build up and build up. Let me explain that better. So the collective consciousness, this book was edited on 2020 actually, but I believe those numbers increase because, okay, let me explain first. The courage level 200 is like a 0 point in the map of consciousness. Below the 200, you see everything in a different way. You feel that you are alone, you feel hopeless, and the overall vibration that you have, all your thoughts, beliefs are always gravitating around fear. And that fear is not the survival instinct when you are in front of a lion. Is the false evidence appearing real. Every time you feel fear, you feel any of those feelings, actually you are living the present moment and you are going back to the past, or you are going to the future and worrying about the future. And unfortunately, the majority of the population, the planet Earth, about 85%, are their overall vibration is under 200. And our nature is love, our nature is success. We were not created to suffer and sacrifice. So when you are in those vibrations, it's like you are going against the force. You are trying to swim against the currency of the river of life. And then, according to David Hawkins, when he wrote this book, only 15% of the Earth's population was vibrating above 200. I do believe that those numbers change because since the pandemic started, many people were taken away out of the automatic routines that they had. They were taken out of the program, and for the first time, they had the opportunity to pay attention to their own thoughts. They had the opportunity to look inside, to realize what they were really doing to their lives and what the impact of their thoughts had in their reality. So I believe those numbers, I honestly don't know what they are right now, but I'm pretty sure is above 15 right now. That's a good news. When you reach the level of 500, a gateway open for you to the spiritual domain. The God start to reside on the 500 because God is love. Not that they cannot see when you are over here, He can see you, but for you to join Him, you need to reach at least love. When you are vibrating over 200, your whole mindset change. Your mindset change, your beliefs change. You started to see your life in a completely different way. And the energy is of integrity, self-honesty, and you feel really empowered. And you feel like life just is great and everything's happened the way it's supposed to happen, and it's you are just go with the flow of life, and good things always attract good things. So how to balance the collective consciousness? In another videos I already explained that. And if when you think about, when you have a thought, you hold a thought for at least 17 seconds, that thought has, you depend on your perception, you associate an emotion to that thought. And that emotion will have a vibration. So that vibration goes to the ether, goes to the universe. That's just another way to say. Enjoy other similars, but not only yours. Everybody is doing that at the same time, and those vibrations goes enjoy other similarities. So that's how you created the collective consciousness. So a person that is happy is contributing for the happiness of the collective, and the person that is sad and then contribute to to grow the sadness on the collective too. But one person that is vibrating love is more powerful than a person that's vibrating under 200. So according to Dr. David Hawkins, that's how it goes. One person vibrating 1000. 1000 means it's an avatar. For example, Jesus, he was born vibrating 1000. That's the highest vibration somebody can have in a physical body on earth. So he was born and lived and died and resurrected, vibrating in 1000. But not only him, Mary of Magdalene too, because she was his twin flame. So really, the dark forces was really in a bad in a bad position when he was in the planet Earth, because just one vibrating 1000 can balance the whole humankind that's vibrating under 200. And we had two. And Buddha, he also reached the 1000, but he didn't was born 1000. After he became enlightened, and then he reached 1000. One person vibrating 700 balance 70 million individuals vibrating under 200. 610 millions. 500, 750,000. 400, 400,000. And 390,000. And one person that vibrates in 100, we call that person is an avatar. And 12 individuals vibrating on the 700 frequency is equal to one avatar. So I thought that was very interesting. And what our pets do to our vibration and the vibration of the collective. I'm not sure about the other pets, but the dog and the cat, because they have more interaction with us, they are able to balance 245 to 250 individuals vibrating under 200. I would say let's have more pets and love them and allow them to interact with us. And one thing that I find out about dogs, do you know what the dog do for you? The dog, he doesn't even need to touch you. You get home very stressed. He just needs to look at you. He drag that low vibration, that stress out of your body, and then he alchemizes that energy, and that energy goes away. He's able to do that because he's always vibrating in love, and also because he has no resistance, because he doesn't hold thoughts. He doesn't hold any resentment from the past, and he's not worrying about the future. That's why he catches that energy, that low energy through himself, and that's just go through his body and process and goes away. Alchemize that. That's what your dog do for you. And that's why many people that are in depression and started to have a dog, they are able to get better because the dog is constantly doing that work. And then the person will be able to come out of that trance. But what really amazed me is what the cats do for you. When your cat is staring at the ceiling, doing all those noises, imagine what he's doing. He is working on the bad energies of your house. He is sending those energies away. He is expelling those energies away from your house. That's what he does. Bad energies, you can call demons. Another time we're going to make a video explain what demons really are. So all those bad energies that try to come to your house, get attracted to your house, your cat is the one that's go there and try to cast those demons out of your house. And they need to sleep a lot because they are very connected to source. That's why they're able to do that job, because they are very connected to source, and that's take a lot of energy to them. And when they are sleeping, they are recharging. So if your cat is at work, let them work. If they are sleeping, let them sleep. And if you are lucky that he likes to come and just snuggle with you once in a while, do that too, because they do deserve. Now let's talk about perception and the map of consciousness. You think that you feel the way you feel because something outside of you is happening. But the same person that you're observing, the same thing that you are observing, is having a different emotion of you. So let's look at this example. There is a beggar on the street, and then there comes a person that's vibrating shame. What that person will think or feel about the beggar? He will think, oh, he's dirty, he's disgusting, disgraceful, and he'll walk away. He don't want to do nothing. He doesn't really want to interact with that beggar. What happens if the person is vibrating guilt? He'll blame the beggar for his own condition. He'll even think, oh, he deserves it, he's lazy, and he's probably cheating the welfare programs. How about one that's vibrating apathy? Just remember, apathy is the one that he disassociated from an emotion. He decided he don't want to feel an emotion. So he'll just think, oh, he appears desperate and the society failed to fix the problem. He'll just have like hopeless thoughts about. How about grief? For some reason, so he'll say, oh, that looks tragic and friendless. He looks tragic and friendless. And fear, he'll think, oh, he looks threatening. I better don't get too close because it may be dangerous. Danger. Desire, that desire is like an addiction. So the person think, oh, he might represent a frustrating problem. He represents a frustrating problem because most of the time the people that are in addiction, they don't do that for the love of the object of the addiction. They do that to escape their own mind, to escape a problem that they don't have the power, they think they don't have the power to deal with. How about a person that's vibrating anger? What do you think? Oh, he may be violent, or maybe that person will be furious. Why the government doesn't do nothing? Why somebody allow people to get to those conditions? A person vibrating pride will feel embarrassed and will think, oh, that he lacks self-respect to better himself. If he wanted, he could fix the problem himself. How about a person that's vibrating in courage? That person may even try to find a shelter to take that person in and try to help. Neutrality. I say, oh, the person is not doing any harm, so let's just let he be. Willingness. He may go there and try to cheer the beggar up, and he can also volunteer to, okay, I cannot help all the beggars that are on the street, but I wanted to volunteer to a shelter and help to help as many as I can. If the person is in acceptance, that's a person that is observing. Right now you are not sure where the beggar is. He probably has an interesting story to tell. If the person is vibrating in courage, actually anything above above reason, and the person will see him as an expression of their own self, and he will just see the beggar like it is an temporary expression and just like an experience. And what happened is, for each person that's vibrating different frequency, the beggar will react in a different way. Some people, they will feel angry and will make him angry, and others may delight him. So what happened is the person that is observing the beggar also has an impact on the beggar. So depend on the vibration that you have, your vibration and your observation over other people and situations does affect that person or situation also. Oh, sorry, it was kind of out of order. But the 400 is the person will just think, oh, he is a symptom of a malfunctioning economy. He'll try to make an explanation, come up with an explanation why that's happening. And starting 500, that you will start to see yourself as connected to God, and you understand that everybody is part of God's consciousness. So you don't see the beggar separate from you. You see the beggar as just another aspect of yourself. So this is the book from where I learned most of those things that I talk about. This book is amazing. Dr. David Hawkins, he wrote many books. So far I read just that one, but I intend to read the others. It's really an amazing book if you want to learn with more detail. I really recommend that you get this book. So if you still are not subscribed, if the subscribe button is still red, I would ask you if you feel in your heart that you wanted to support this channel. So hit the subscribe button, share at least with one person or with your social media. Leave your comments. If you have any questions, suggestions, they'll be welcome. Thank you very much for watching my video. Much love and light to you.